Oh, what? That is ridiculous! So you're a car dealer. You've never had anything go wrong with this car. No, this is a complicated one.
That's too much money out.
It's definitely not ideal. So this is a car that I've been wanting to buy in all my car trading life, and somehow I've never managed to buy one. And I put it on my Instagram so often and mentioned it in videos saying I want to buy a Mark II Focus RS, and my subscriber Lewis is off camera here. come jump in camera, mate. Good to meet you.
How are we doing?
All good. So where have you come from today?
Derby.
Derby. You've come down from Derby, yes. And you've got a Focus RS. How long you owned it for?
About a year and a quarter.
Oh, you've had it a while then? You've had it a while?
For me.
Because you're a bit of a petrol head, right?
Yeah, I've had a lot of cars.
You like your cars?
Yeah.
And yeah, I put up my story a couple of weeks ago that I want to buy one. You've then reached out and said, Calv, I'm interested in the Porsche that's on Planet of Dreams.
That's the one.
The winner took the cash prize. The car became available, and this is like the perfect matchup. It's like Tinder, isn't it? It's like, it's just linked us together perfectly. So you've had a look at the Porsche.
Briefly, yeah.
Briefly?
Yeah.
You obviously
can't start it.
Okay, you didn't start it yet,
Yeah.
but it's a lovely, lovely car. It's such a nice thing. And I've had a brief look at this. The reason why the bonnet's up, by the way, is because in incredible fashion, you've pulled up, turned the engine off, haven't you?
That's the
you
one.
did pre-warn me that it won't start, and the battery's just given way. So we've hopefully got a battery here for it that we're going to fit before we go for a drive in it. But it was smoking, it wasn't good, and I was like, no, listen, let's just not work with this battery. I don't know why it's smoking. I've never seen a battery smoke like that, but it's definitely not ideal. We'll get a battery on it before we head out. So how much are you hoping to get for this car?
I was looking for about 17 and a half.
Okay, and when you bought it, where did you buy it from?
It was a private seller in Leicester.
Okay, so it was advertised on eBay or something, yeah?
It was on Facebook, actually.
Oh no, Facebook. Okay. And is there, I've had a brief look over, obviously it's dirty, it's very, very dirty. You did say you cleaned it, but I know the roads are a nightmare for getting our cars dirty. Look at Sam's car, it's filthy. Has it had any body work? Have you done all your checks on it and stuff? Is it all good?
I've done all my checks. I've not done any bodywork since I've had it. And I say it came from RS Direct before, so it was the main reason why I went for it.
That's good. And how many miles, what's the mileage on now?
It's about 96 and a half.
Okay, nice. It doesn't appear to have had any body work anywhere. If it has, then, you know, it's hard to say because of the dirt on it. But if it has, whoever's done it has done a good job. Tyres, rear ones look all right. Michelin's as well. Fronts are a bit naughty because these are front wheel drive, isn't they?
Yeah.
The Mark III's a four wheel drive.
Yeah,
I actually got offered a Mark III from one of my subscribers as well. All right, mate. That's our warranty guy. Warranty first. That's who we use for our warranties. There are any car dealers out there, a little plug for warranty first because they're actually proper sound. This is our guy Luke. He's on it. He's just wasting time, and he just pops down for a cup of coffee and that sells us more warranties. But yeah. Gone off tracks now. Gone completely off tracks. What was you saying?
Front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive.
You've been offered a Mark III.
Oh, I got offered a Mark III. That's it. In that nice blue clock.
The nitrous blue, I think it is.
That is a love. I think I had one of those on my channel before as well. And I was toying between whether buying that car or this. But I was just.
Everyone prefers the Mark II.
I just want to get one of these out of my system. Because what's interesting about these cars is the wide arches. Like they've put some serious efforts into the looks of this car, haven't they?
Yeah, it looks quite aggressive, let's say, for a Focus.
It is a very aggressive looking car. Front splitter, did you have that fitted?
I didn't know when I bought it, say I've not done a single thing. So even the person painted the rear spoiler white instead of black at the back.
Okay.
So say I've not done a single thing to it since I've had it other than say drive it.
So you've bought it in this state, and it's obviously tuned as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
To what level is it tuned?
I think it's stage 3 and it's about 420 horsepower.
Is there a dyno in there?
I can't remember the paperwork. I've not had it dynoed since I've had it, but I know there's loads of paperwork to do everything on it.
So you said the paperwork you've left that at home?
I've got the service history, but yeah, for all the
little
other bits that have been done to the car and things like that.
That's a shame. That's a shame. It would have been good to have seen that. But obviously you can get it for us, yeah?
Yeah, send you pictures or whatever you want.
And then number of keys, has it got 2 keys?
2 keys, yeah.
2 keys.
Technically 3 because you've got the bonnet key as well.
I noticed because they always break, don't they? They're a nightmare in bonnet latches. The Transit's
poor design, yeah.
Very poor design. Oh man, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I'm guessing it's got decap downpipe. Is it?
I think it's just the catback for
It's
it.
a catback.
It's not too loud until once you get over about 3,500 RPM, it will pop quite a lot. And
Okay.
yeah, well,
Wicked. Should we just pop that? Is that button there not unlock the boot?
probably will do, but you'll probably find with the battery, I'd
the
imagine.
battery. That's all right. Don't matter. We don't need to get in
I locked
there.
myself out this morning.
Battery is a pain. Hopefully we've got one here. It stinks of battery acid in there, doesn't it?
Smell, yeah, I always felt
Oh my god.
smell like you left some food in, doesn't it, for like a few weeks and you forgot about it at the fridge.
It smells, yeah.
Like the fridge, innit?
Yeah. What, our fridge? Yeah, because of you, Amar. Amar blaming the fridge. Amar is famous for leaving things in the fridge. I literally like everything nice and tidy. Amar is so chilled, which is good because it makes him nice to work with. He's like a very relaxed person to work with. In some instances, it's nice. We're going to go off tracks completely again.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it wouldn't normally
the
be.
fridge.
I've kind of thought at the time, it was like, he said, I'm unsure what was going on with the Porsche, and then you said, oh yeah, I can come down and have a look. It's like, it's not up for sale yet, so I was like, I'll just come down as soon as I can.
Okay, fair enough.
You never know. You put it up for sale, it could go in a day, a week, a month. You don't know, do you?
No, exactly. I want to drive it though, and I do not want to drive it with that smell inside. So we definitely need to get a battery on this car before we drive it.
Can't smell it once you go over 2 miles an hour.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's fine. It's when you're sat in traffic, you will, but when it's idling. But when you're driving, you can't smell anything.
I think I'm also questioning if that is safe, because I've never seen a battery smoke in the way that battery was just smoking. So I think we'll do the safe option, because the viewers at home don't want to lose Calvin. They want him. He's posting 2 videos a week. And on that note, I'm going to use this opportunity to tell everyone to hit subscribe, because I never do that in the middle of a video, and that is why I'm not yet at 300,000 subscribers. So please, people, hit subscribe, join me on my journey to 300k, and be a part of it. And I need your help. Just hit the button, and yeah, I'll try not to die in the Focus today. All right? on it. Right, just be careful we take our battery off, because it's
A bit toasty.
it's leaking acid.
You ever driven one before?
No, I've never driven one before. So
I think this is my 4th one.
really,
Yeah, I've had, I think, 19 cars, and I always seem to come back to these.
really.
Yeah, so all the other 3 were the ultimate green, though.
Ah,
But they seem to be about £5 more now, just for that colour now. So it just,
yeah, you're right. Do you know what, the ultimate green, that is
it's a great colour.
That is
but
a good colour.
They always look like they're about 5 different shades, though, just because obviously with the colour match and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's,
yeah. Well, because if they've had paint and stuff.
yeah, or even if they haven't, just from factory, they just look a bit.
Really?
Yeah, it's just hard colour. I think they look obviously plastic bumpers, and
Yeah, of course. So you obviously know these cars quite well, then, didn't you?
depends what you want to ask me.
How many miles have you done in it?
About 2.5. Only been that last year.
Really?
'Cause it was I used it for 6 months during when it was summer, and then I bought a Subaru, and over winter I didn't really want to use it for being such a nice car, and obviously
Yeah.
the roads and that. And then now it's getting a little bit warmer. Sold the Subaru because I was going to be buying a house. I was like, I'll use this. And then obviously you posted the video on the Porsche.
So you,
Been in love since.
oh, the Porsche is lovely. So what car do you daily drive then?
I've got a GTD,
Okay.
but that broke this morning, hence why I was a little bit late today.
Oh my God, what went wrong with that?
Low oil pressure, so EPC light and engine management light. So
Okay.
already ordered the sensor, but it's only when before it gets up to temperature, then it's fine. So,
Yeah.
but I work in Walsall, so I do like 35,000 miles a year from Derby to Walsall every day.
Wow. What did you do for work?
Sell cars
Do you really? What, you're a car salesman?
for the last 5 years or so.
Wow, who do you do it for?
I work for somewhere called Roxburgh at the minute, Roxburgh Group.
Oh, okay,
Bit of-
what sort of cars?
Nothing expensive, like we've got an SVR at the minute, but most just cars between like 5 and 30,000.
Okay.
And they've all pretty much got one owner, full main dealer history, and our owner prices on every car to be the cheapest in the UK, so it makes my life really easy.
Really? Oh, so you get loads of calls on everything.
Yeah, people fly over from Northern Ireland, Scotland,
Wow.
Cornwall, you name it.
Where do they buy from?
A lot of them are Motability.
Ah,
Just because
okay.
they say they've got the full history, one owner.
Yeah, that's good.
Makes
yeah.
life pretty easy, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's just
what, they
anything.
buy them from Motability Direct or through auctions?
I think it's through auctions. Motability used to be the owners could buy them before, and at the end, and now they've stopped that. So we seem to get loads of them through there.
Okay.
So.
That's interesting. You got? Is it too big for the hole? Yeah.
Oh, Raz, I lied. I have changed one thing
Oh,
on the
no,
car
that
since
feels-
I got it. I changed the horn.
Oh, really? You changed the horn?
When I bought it, the horn stopped working. So £12 got a new horn. But because it's right on the top of the intercooler, it's been moved. It's really easy.
So you're a car dealer, and you've never had anything go wrong with this car in the 14 months that you've owned it,
Other than the horn.
and it's only done 2,500. But other than the horn, the
Yeah.
only problem. Okay.
My fault for leaving it for 4 months, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
I bought a C-Tech trickle charger, but it'd already been off for 3 months kind of thing. So it's the case, it was charging the battery, it wasn't holding it. It would hold it for like 2 days.
Okay.
So then I was kind of like, that's why, yeah, it's going to need a new battery and it holds it for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Do you think many other people message you about the Mark IIs they had when you put it up, or?
Yeah, but exactly like you said, green ones,
Mad prices.
mental prices.
Yeah. Blue's actually the rarest, apparently.
Is it?
Apparently less people went for the blue.
Ah.
White was I think white was the most and green was the second. Because I think they made about 11,000, and
I'd prefer white over blue, personally.
I've never had a blue one, so 3 greens and a white one. So
What made you buy 3 or 4 of the same car? So you bought one, or did you do it because you had money along the way?
it was, I just bought one, and then it was a bit like this. I'd upgrade to something, and then I don't know what I like. Oh, I love my performance cars. These are reliable. They're not too expensive compared to some other cars. Love the green. If one came up at the right price. I wasn't planning on buying this, but I sold the GTR, and then I say this just came up, and it was like, at the time, it was like £2 cheaper than all the other green and everything like that. So I was like,
Buy it.
yeah.
I'll be asking you at the end of the video how much you paid for it as well. Are you making money or losing money? Depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Okay, so we're in this.
It's not bad. They hold the value really well, to be fair. So it's the case. I saw someone had one up for sale the other day. It was on 250,000 miles. And he wanted, I think it's like 11.5 grand.
Wow. It's good to know
One,
they do that
one
many
owner
miles.
from brand new as well.
Wow, that's a good car, isn't it? What colour was that one?
That was blue.
Ah, right. I love stuff like that. When a car's got a story like that many miles, only one owner.
Yeah, and
That's
they said they were commuting from like Dover to somewhere like 4 times a week or something like that. And
It's good to know though. That's something else I ain't mentioned. So obviously the wide arches are a big feature in these cars, but obviously the fact they've got a 5-cylinder engine.
Battery's too long.
The battery's too long.
oh no, ruined your video.
It's ruined the video.
It's right. You can do a little short or something like that, maybe. Subscriber turned up, couldn't drive the car, sent him away.
Yeah, well, it's still a video because you're going to be back, ain't you? I just don't.
You don't feel safe.
I don't like the idea. I don't like smell. I hate that smell. That smell is awful. I know you're okay with it, but
Yeah,
I'm
when you're
not.
driving, it's fine. So it's just when it's idling, then yeah, it smells a bit.
If you could see, we've got. Yeah, that would be good.
So normally I'm a little bit more prepared, but I'm doing 6 days this week, so.
Okay, that's all right. Good old car trade.
Yeah.
Busy.
You've got some good hours here. I've seen some days your closes at 5 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah, 'cause they wouldn't have the easy life, didn't they? And Margot, what time did you go home about 2:30? Start
Right, 8 o'clock.
In some places I've
Start
worked.
8 o'clock. I'm thinking. Hold on. Mine starts about 10:30.
Sometimes I do a night shift.
Sorry, what was you saying?
I was saying some places are mad. It's like big motoring wall closed like 9 at night or
I
something.
think that's
and
We was actually talking yesterday about opening till late. We have a late night one day a week.
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
yeah. We do that. We do, I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, late night. Handovers and.
Yeah, it's good to do it. Is the plate staying with the car? Yeah.
Nah, not quite.
That is such a good plate.
So I think I paid $4,000 in 2017 or something like that for it.
Wow.
Was it 2018? Yeah. I thought if you're going to buy a plate, you're going to keep it a long time, aren't you? So
You've bought the right plate there. That
I've
is
just bought another one for the Golf. I got LEW75G, for the DVLA auctions.
Oh, right.
I
Is
did.
your surname G then?
Yeah, Gunter. So I actually got offered the perfect plate. It was LEW15G. It was $12,000 though at the time, and that was 2017 when I bought that for $4,000. So
LEW15G.
so it would have been perfect.
That is a good plate, isn't it?
But it was $12,000.
That's a lot of money though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that valuable. That looks really good because it's short.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be one of the people that buys like AMG and then you sell the car and it's pointless.
Yeah, the plate's got to stay with the car. Yeah, we bought a lot of cars like that. We bought the RS3 the other day. We bought the M3, which is going on Planet Dreams, which it should already be on Planet Dreams. That's got an M3 plate. Obviously, from the front you can't see it, but
I think I bought over 1,000 tickets on the Porsche Planet of Dreams.
did you really?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, why not?
You want that car, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's a very, very nice car.
You never know. I always seem to hate every car I drive until I've had it for about 2 months.
Do you?
I don't know why.
That's
don't-
random. I
yeah.
think you'll enjoy that.
I think it's just because when you get in them all the time until you get used to it and
Yeah, I think you'll like that car. I really like that car. It's special. It's very special. It's four-wheel drive as well. Perfect.
messaging you back in a year and going to want it back.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry,
I'll
I've had-
definitely buy it back. Definitely, that is one car I would 100% have back. This battery's right, you reckon?
Yeah, about the same size as the other one. A little bit smaller.
Is it going to be alright for the car, do you think?
Yeah.
So that is it. Battery on now. Moment of truth. He's got to shut the door. Guessing it's got a ghost alarm. Shall I wander to the back so we can hear the cold start? It's not even a cold start, is it? If I stand here, my mic can pick up the exhaust. Listen to that 5-cylinder burble. Love it. But it starts. That's good. I am still curious to know why would a battery smoke like that? Like what has caused the battery to get to that state? Is there any other issues with this car?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right, well, I'm happy it's now running. We can now jump in and go through the rest of the process, yeah?
All good?
Cool. So I jump in the driver's seat?
You go for it. Filled it up before and...
It's good. Has it got a stock clutch as well? It's uprated clutch.
I think it's an upgraded one and it's got a little, not a fully short shifter, but you'll see when you change gear it's a little bit shorter.
Okay.
That was the same thing Lenny said about it when he was driving it.
I was going to say that to you because you said that a previous owner of this car was someone at Urban.
It came, so it was brand new. He had it about 8 years.
Yeah.
Went to Park Exchange at RS Direct. A man called Kev bought it from there. He had it about 6 years.
Yeah.
He swapped it for a Mark III.
Okay.
Then some guy bought it, had it for about a year, and then he swapped. I think it was a Porsche as well, to be fair. He actually sold it to We Buy Any Car for whatever reason. And then this other guy, I got it from Leicester, bought it, tried to make a quick like $5,000 on it, failed, and it kept coming down. And then I just waited, and then kept bringing it down in price.
Oh right, so you eventually got a deal done with him for how much?
I think it was 17, I want to say.
Yeah, we've got the number out here. About 17.
I'm always honest.
Yeah. Sounds. That's good. All right. So, sorry, I was going to say, like you say about the values of these things, they just seem to. Good ones have always been above 20 grand, didn't they?
Yeah, especially since when COVID and they all went up in price as well.
Yeah.
Because I had a green one I paid 19 for. Sold it to my friend and he sold it for 26 about 6 months later when they all went up.
Yeah.
Just how it fell.
Yeah, the market's always been...
They were only 25 brand new anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they're definitely a good investment. Definitely. Such a unique thing. So, Car Vertical. This is the dreaded Car Vertical check. As ever, thank you to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. I'll link them in the description below. And use my code CCD to get 20% off your Car Vertical check. Obviously, you've said you've done your checks when you bought it.
Yes.
I'm assuming you used Car Vertical. I hope you did.
It wasn't actually.
Yeah, it's all green ticks. Mileage is all good. What's the mileage showing right now?
96,770.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah, right.
It looked like I had to flick through something. And no finance, no previous damage, and 4 owners in total found as well, which is good. They've added that in as a feature, which I think is really good. Never been stolen before, which is probably the type of car that's
that's where it goes to mobiliser. I guess probably a lot of people get them on it.
Ah, yeah, because I noticed you when you started there's like a delay there, so that's obviously why. Okay, and what is it, a code to start it then, is it?
Yeah, so you can choose, I mean, I left it as it was when I got it, but there's like a booklet and you can change it to whatever you want. Just stick it in valet mode, if you take it for service.
Brilliant.
Until you get to about 30 miles an hour, then it kicks back in.
Nice.
So, just added security.
Yep, that's good. And the mileage graph, obviously, like you said, you haven't used it yourself much at all.
It was on 94 something when I bought
442, I guess, there. And then further down, I wanted to look at the ownership changes. Where is it? Ford Focus 2010. Obviously, it's got a private plate on it, which you're keeping. Ownership records. Yeah, first one, 6 years.
2 had it quite a while.
7 years, yeah, you're right. Then a year, which is the guy that you bought it off.
Yeah.
And then you've had it since January 2024.
Yeah, start of January last year, yeah.
And then we've got all the timeline as well. So literally everything, exactly as you said it is. FH10, you've gone to your plate there in May. And what about the MOT? When was the last MOT done?
I got it done a few weeks ago.
Okay, so that'd probably
be... Because it's not had an MOT when I wasn't using it for 3-4 months, so...
Okay.
I was going to start using it, so I took it for one.
Sound. And we'll probably see that on Enter Reg. So this is obviously Enter Reg, 96,000 miles. I've put the original plate in there. MOT, that's the vehicle check. It hasn't got the MOT history because of the private plate switch over. We've only got CAT, we don't have Auto Trader. CAT clean in the trade, which you probably know. is just over £14,000. The retail value is 17,195. I think a book value, like we do always look at book values, but with this type of car,
yeah, they're a bit more difficult, aren't they?
They are a bit more difficult. Spec. By the way, car. We went off track to a car vertical. I always show a crashed car and I'll do that now. And that's what you don't want to see when you're doing a car vertical check. So make sure you do your checks, and I'll link car vertical in the description below. CCD is the code to get 20% off. Spec. What has it got? Because I know they do Lux Pack 1, Lux Pack 2.
So this one was Lux 2.
Which is what?
So it's to do with the seats, because they do the ones where there's about 4 different types of ones for them. So these got the Lux 2, they're all black seats, got like automatic lights. Normally it would have a reversing camera. Okay. Lux 2, but there were a common fault where water would get in them, wouldn't work. So the camera's still on the back.
Yep.
But whoever changed it to the Apple CarPlay screen, the camera's not linked up for it. Okay. So most people just give up because I think it's like £400 to fix it, and they constantly keep breaking. No problem.
So it's got the upgraded Apple CarPlay, like Pioneer head unit there. Have you still got the original head unit?
No. When I got it, that's how it was.
Yeah. So it's got the Recaro bucket seats, obviously in leather, because some of them have
the cloth. Yeah.
The carbon effect inserts here, is that aftermarket?
I think they normally comes as standard with them on, to be fair.
Nice. Okay. Do you know what? We was behind. Me and Amar was out on the road yesterday. We was behind the Mark III, and it kind of made me. I was like, Amar, look how good that car looks. He's like, yeah, it looks nice. And he's not even a massive petrol head. And he agreed. He's like, how? You know, that does look proper nice. So we've got the guy coming down tomorrow with a Mark II, and it made me think, God, that is a hard decision. But the Mark II is definitely a bit more iconic, a bit more special. Obviously they've aged a bit now, so it makes them a bit more classic, but the Mark IIIs do look really good. And the reason why I want to buy this car is because I want to give one away on Planet Dreams. So it'd also be interesting to get a bit of feedback to what do people want to see if we do a deal. Do people want to see a Mark III on there at some point as well? My eyesight in the dark isn't great, by the way. I do wear glasses.
Just get contact lenses, that's what I've got. I can't see anything.
Really? I don't know why I strangely like wearing my glasses. I put them on and I like it.
I think mine's you fall asleep and then they end up imprinted in your face kind of thing.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, maybe I should look at contacts.
Yeah, pretty good to be fair. I'm scared of laser eye surgery.
Yeah, my missus had that done, and Jerome did as well, funny enough. It's
like 0.0001% chance of going blind.
Yeah, but that little tiny chance. Yeah, I don't know. Depends how bad your eyes are.
Bad.
Risk reward ratio.
Yeah.
The road's going to be busy up there, so I'm going to go this way today. And then the road's busy coming back. Oh no, we've just committed to a big traffic down there. Wow. Okay.
You should get a nice drive.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. The short shifter's nice as well.
Yeah, it's not too over the top.
Nah. Oh, that sounds good. Is it just one mode?
So there's no sport mode of it.
There's no drive. Yeah.
So you can buy like a B Max of a sport mode.
Okay.
This is that's as it is.
Okay, that's interesting.
But it's quite nice with the exhaust because it's quite on cold start. But then you put your foot down and you've got the louds at the top.
Yeah. That is. Traction control just kicked in then. What the bang? They're loud.
Yeah.
What? Surely that's decatted. There's no way is that a cat back exhaust. Surely not. Does it throw flames out the back?
Yeah. Not fully flaming. Like pops. There's a bit of stuff. But...
Surely that's a. Nah, that is ridiculously loud. I've had a GTR that does pops and bangs, and I think that's louder.
Yeah, mine did the same. This is a lot louder. The 5 cylinders are all ridiculously loud. But under 3,000 RPM, it's like a normal car.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't really expecting that, I'll be honest.
It's exactly the same as what Lenny said in the video as well when he was driving it around.
Really? I need to see that video. The floor's rattling. I'm not even joking. This ain't even. I'm not exaggerating this for social media. That is a joke. Surely that's throwing flames out the back. I'm looking in the mirror because I'm convinced. Let's undo this. Oh. ridiculous. I feel like a teenager. That is not normal. That is definitely the loudest car I think I've ever driven.
Imagine being bright green as well.
Oh, imagine this was bright green. Talk about stand out. It almost sounds like it just shouldn't be like that. I've never known a road car to sound like that. Through the camera, people ain't gonna be able to.
No, you can't
fully,
through videos and.
No chance. But yeah, it drives well. It drives really well. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, the clutch, gearbox,
Yeah,
everything's
no,
all
of
good.
course.
I can imagine the clutch is probably quite a weak point on these.
Yeah, if you haven't got the right one for the right power and.
Yeah. Suspension, is that stock? It's lower. I noticed it's lower.
Yeah, it's a little bit lower, and then obviously the side skirts sometimes can catch up like speed bumps and that for it. Doesn't always feel as fast as it is as well, because obviously when it spins up in front wheel drive.
It kind of makes it more fun and playful. The roads are a bit sort of, not icy, but greasy today, aren't they? It's quite nice. And they're obviously got, they must have an LSD from factory today.
Say that again, sorry.
Do they have an LSD from factory? Because it's,
They should.
they must have, because the way that's grabbing feels so sort of grippy.
I know they changed it with the Revo knuckle suspension from the ST to the RS for the handling and the pack.
Hold on, sorry, this is the bridge again. That wasn't so bad.
It's kind of the wince when you don't know if it's going to be like an explosion or just a little one.
I'm sure there's a way you can sort of find the knack to it. I'll have to get used to it. Do you know what? It drives kind of how I thought it would drive. If anything, nah, it drives better. This is a fun car, man. Like this on your own, on the country roads, must be great fun.
Yes.
Like, it is. I think these cars got a real bright future. Do you know that? There is nothing like this car. Like, I'm not, obviously I'm here today as a car trader buying a car, but from a review point of view, this thing, these cars are, they're special, man.
Yeah, well, that's I think why everyone likes it over the Mark III, to be fair. The pure sound of it and the arches.
Yeah, the Mark IIIs just don't look quite as leery, do they?
No, it's more subtle.
Not a 5-cylinder, but yeah, either way, the Mark III is still a great car. So money-wise, obviously, book value, and I know you're not here to do a deal right now because you want to go away. You've got to get the paperwork. You know, you there was another reason why you wanted to go away. Sort out your private plate as well, and we've got to get that bit done on the Porsche as well.
Yes.
So you can't take that immediately. I would be offering, in any case, the book value, which is 14 grand, which I guess for you is too low.
Yeah.
You said you wanted.
So looking about 17 and a half, and the cheapest one up is about that. It was on 150k.
Yeah. Okay. Is 16 grand enough money for you? We're nearly back at Binker now.
Potentially could be.
You get all the paperwork together. I need to see that paperwork. I need to make sure that's all
I've got
good.
loads of stuff for it, yeah.
Does that work?
I think it could do.
Yeah? Deal?
Yeah.
Deal. Sorted. Job done. So yeah, we'll make sure that we'll get all the paperwork back. Obviously we've got to do a load of shots of the car and stuff. It's dark now, but let Lewis get back, sort his stuff out. But yeah, providing we get the Porsche done and everything goes to plan, then I'll get this on Planet Dreams and you lot can enter, alright? So after filming the video, Lewis headed back home to grab all the paperwork and he put back a couple of days later to finalise the deal. The car is now live on Planet Dreams. As per every competition on the whole of Planet Dreams website, it is free to enter. So head over to the website now to get your one free entry. And Dreamcatchers, you are of course already entered. Since buying the Focus, I've spent a lot of time driving it myself and honestly, I am absolutely loving it.
I'll link Planet of Dreams, Enter Reg, and Car Vertical all in the description below. Remember, if you do a Car Vertical check, use my code CCD to get that 20% off.